Hi, this is Cary Gans with the Blog Tutor and How to Blog for Free, Twitterite, blog, and newbierewards.com. What I wanted to do here is I just showed you in the last video, in the last post, how to create a blog using Blogger for free. So let's do it now with Wordpress.com. If you go to Wordpress.com, you look here on the right side on the sidebar, you'll see Sign Up Now, 10-Step Walkthrough Guide. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm doing this with you. I've never done this before. So let's see how easy it really is. Okay, let's get a name for this. I'm going to use the same name. Let's see if it's available. We're going to call it blogtutor.wordpress. That already exists. How about blogging for free? Sorry, that exists. How about blogging totally? Blogging totally for free. Okay, we got it. Now, I can do this, if I want to use this and pay for it, I can get rid of the WordPress.com. You see here? If I want to pay for $17 a year, I don't really want to do that. So I'm going to go, no, I'll use the .wordpress because we're doing this for free. Now, the username we're going to use is, I'm just going to use my standard username, and I'll create a password. Let's go give it with something that says good. And an email address. Okay. I don't want to subscribe to their... Yeah, well, let's find out about new themes. I don't mind doing that. I like getting spam. And we'll sign up. Oh, that's already taken. How about... Let's try... let's try that. See if that's okay. No, that's taken. How about... Can't be. Unless I already did this and forgot that I did it. How about... Let's see if that's available. That's available. Okay. This is always, by the way, the toughest part is getting your domain name, getting your username, because so many are taken. That this takes probably more time than anything else. So I'm just going to take 2 seconds here, and I'm going to write down what I just did. And I would suggest you do it too. So it's blogging totally for free .wordpress.com CG2279 and password. Okay. Now the reason you got to write it down is because if you go ahead and forget, and they don't give you another opportunity, you might forget what you did. You don't want to do that. Once again, if you don't want .wordpress.com, you can pay them $17 a year. Which, if you want a more professionally looking site using WordPress.com, then certainly you can go ahead and do this. And I would suggest if you're doing this for a professional site, a business, you're branding your business online, then certainly having this plain.com would be terrific, if it's available. Now, it says here it is available, so I guess that's okay. They'll register for you and host it and whatever, I guess. But the reality is, I still prefer, if you're going to go that route, I would go host it yourself. This way you control the files, you control everything, you own it, you want to move it somewhere else, you can do it. If you leave it on WordPress.com, I don't know how much liquidity you have and freedom you have to do certain things. So if you're going to go ahead and spend the $17, go, for $3.95 a month, you can go over to HostGator.com and register. They'll host it for you, and the domain name costs you $9.95 a year. So for a couple of dollars more, basically you're in business, and at least you can totally control the process. Anyway, let's continue. So sign up. I did that. I don't want to do that. Well, you can do this. And I am an internet marketer, father of 4, and have 2 dogs, a rabbit, 2 fish, and a parrot. Yeah, I have an Eclexis parrot. Anyway, so let's go. Now, it says I need my email, so on another computer, I'm going to check to see if I got an email from them, just to see if I got it so I can move forward, because they may not let me move forward. So on my other computer now, I'm just going to wait and check. All right, no, that's not it. Let's see if I got something from them. Now I'm going to put this on pause just so that I can go ahead and get that until we can move ahead. So I'm going to pause this until I get it. It shows you everybody makes a mistake. I had typed in my wrong email address. It tried to send the email address and it got all messed up. So I had to retype it. So if you do send it to the wrong email address, check down here and they give you a chance to update your email address at the bottom of the page. I guess I lost this, so let's put it back in. We'll just put etc. because I'm really not going to use this. I'm being obsessive compulsive. Let's go ahead. See what happens. It's been activated, so now let's see what we can do here. Let's go to home. I guess I have to log in somewhere. Sign up. Okay, let's see where we log in. Let's see, get started. Now we're all signed up, so that shouldn't be anything. Let's go back. Yeah, I told you this is doing this live is sometimes a problem. I should be able to sign in somewhere. Oh, here it is. So remember I told you to write it down? Because I have lots of... I just didn't see. I'm working on a Mac, so it may be different on your computer. Here it was all the way in the upper left. I just didn't see it. Okay, now it's going to go to my account or my blog. Let's go to my blog dashboard and let's see what we do, because we should have a website. All right, it's very similar to a typical WordPress website. So from here you can go into all kinds of general settings. You can probably, all right, so here, site title, I'm going to change that because that looks kind of ugly. So let's call it blogging totally for free. All right, tagline is yes, you can blog for free. I'm just doing this for your benefit. There's my email address. You save the changes. Let's see what else we can do. Now it has a lot of the stuff on the left-hand side here that you can do. Here are all your other settings, your writing, your reading settings. What you may want to do is start at the top, and you can check for upgrades or whatever. Here, under post, you can add a new post. You can add your links. You can add new pages, comments, ratings. You can now change the theme if you want. So let's go take a look at themes that were available. Okay, you can browse themes over here on the top. So the 2010 is the one that's typically up there. They're showing you some other themes you can use here, which are kind of cool. Let's see what this one looks like. Click on the preview button. That looks like a reasonable theme. I don't know what you feel. All right, I'm going to activate monochrome. That looks kind of nice for a theme. So that's all you have to do. If you want to go ahead and look at more themes, well, that didn't really refresh the page. Let's see what happens. Okay, it refreshed it, and there's the new theme. Okay, and there are widgets and menus and etc. Theme options. Now on the left-hand side over here, you can see other buttons. Let's go under Appearance. You can see widgets. Now in WordPress uses widgets where Blogger uses gadgets. And to take a widget, let's assume you want to put a list of all your posts or your categories or whatever. The way you would do it is, it's top posts and pages. If you just hover over the title there, left mouse button, and drag it and drop. And that's all it is. Now always remember to save it. Okay, so there you go there. That's, we put a widget on the sidebar. And you can see over here, top posts and pages. Okay, let's go back. And what else do we want to do? That just shows you how to do that. Theme options, let's see what's under there. Well, once again, you don't have to go through this because it'll be different for every theme and every option. They're all going to be different. So you can go ahead and play around with these. You can change your users. You can add tools. Now, the only thing I don't see here, which sort of upsets me, and it should upset you too, I don't know what webhooks are. Let's see what webhooks are. You'll have to figure that out. I don't even know what that is. I've never used this, as I said. But I don't see plugins. Now, unless you see plugins where I don't see it, and that bothers me, because the plugins, to me, are really what make WordPress really powerful. And right now, I don't see any real plugins here. You might want to search around yourself, just to see what else, there are other features in here. Okay, now under extras, let's see what's under extras. Display a mobile theme on this blog is viewed with a mobile, okay. Hide related links on this blog, which means that this blog won't show up on other blogs or get traffic that way. I definitely wouldn't check that. I just don't see much here. Theme options, we went over that already. The background, I'm sure that you can change the colors. You can upload an image, but I just don't see anything here that gives me the kind of power that you have even on Blogger. I just don't see it. Now, the only thing it may be that if you go to upgrades, let's see what upgrades is. See, you can add a domain, but you're going to have to buy all this stuff. And that's where it becomes expensive. Space and video, whatever this stuff is, I don't know what it is. But to me, this just isn't worth it. So I don't know about you. If I was going to go ahead and do one really totally for free, I'd probably stick with Blogger. This to me, you can certainly try this out. You have nothing to lose right now, but I just don't see anything here that really gives me the kind of functionality I truly would like. Let's see what Blog Surfer is. Being phased out and replaced with new subscriptions feature. You can add new names in the text box to the left of this page if you're looking for some fresh content. Well, once again, this just doesn't have the kind of power that WordPress has if you do it on your own. This just shows you your domains. You can add another one. There's really nothing else here. So, my friends, you're seeing this as I am seeing it. I just don't, there's some stuff down here, but nothing compared to what you can get with WordPress by itself, hosting it yourself, or even through Blogger. So, unless I'm missing something, and please, if I am, someone contact me, let me know how you would install plugins on a free site here, because I just don't see a way to do it. And without doing that, to me, this is really not all that wonderful. So anyway, I'm going to stop the video. You can get over here and try. Maybe you'll find something I didn't. See, I'm going to go here, my account, my blog. You can make posts, blog info, and subscribe to a blog. Now, it just doesn't have, and that's going to take you over to WordPress. This shows you your blog. It just doesn't give me the power I like. Okay, so at least you saw what you can do. You want to go give it a try, certainly go ahead and do it. But my first impression, unless I'm wrong, is get a little Blogger, or certainly go over and do WordPress on your own, hosting it on your own domain. And I think you'll find it much more powerful, easier to use, and certainly get you far more advanced real quick. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the little brief video. I know it was a little chaotic because I did it up close, personal, and live. But sometimes that's even better. You can see really how it works. We'll see you at the next video.